Hello WWE Universe and welcome to the second part of our WWE United Kingdom Championship Tournament results. And without further ado, we're going to kick things off because we had three lots of tournament matches as well as an additional match which was unannounced but very, very welcome indeed. So let's start with the quarterfinals because we had four quarterfinal matches, and obviously it starts with Pete Dunne, who controversially attacked Sam Garwell at the end of the first show, day one. He starts off against Sam Garwell. He manages to pick up a victory after beating him. So obviously Sam Garwell continues his dominance into the semi-finals. And then we saw Mark Andrews defeat Joseph Connors in the second quarterfinal match. And then we saw Wolfgang defeat Trent Seven because both of these two, Trent Seven and Wolfgang, were very, very popular with the fans. But obviously, Wolfgang came out strong in the match and he manages to advance into the semi-finals. Therefore, Trent Seven eliminated. And then finally, the young 19-year-old Tyler Bates defeats Jordan Devlin to advance into the semi-finals. So Tyler Bates advances into there. So then at that point, we only had four superstars left. Pete Dunne, Mark Andrews, Wolfgang, and Tyler Bate. And then it starts with Pete Dunne versus Mark Andrews, who wins. Obviously, Pete Dunne wins the semi-final round match. And then in the second semi-final round match, we have Tyler Bate defeating Wolfgang. So therefore, it will be Peter Dunne versus Tyler Bates for the United Kingdom Championship to crown the very first champion in that division. But before they crowned the match, well, before Tyler Bate actually participated in his match, we actually saw Pete Dunne actually attacked Tyler Bate at the end of his semi-final match. He gave him a bit of a shoulder injury heading into the match. So Pete Dunne looked strong. Obviously, William Regal was a bit ticked off again, which I don't blame him. However, though, this would then lead into a special add-on match where we would see a surprise appearance from Neville, who is currently battling the cruiserweight, is currently on the track of becoming the new, in the hopes to become the new cruiserweight champion at Royal Rumble, as he takes on the newest member of NXT, Tommy End. And Neville defeats Tommy End in his first battle as part of the UK Championship. And Neville ends up heading into ends up walking out of England the best. And then finally, we had a special message from Finn Balor. Obviously, it was nice to see him, as of course, he hasn't said when he's returning, but he should be returning soon. And then, of course, it ends with Pete Dunne versus Tyler Bate to crown the very first United Kingdom champion. And obviously, quite surprisingly, Tyler Bate had finally put on a great performance and manages to survive Pete Dunne by beating him to become the very first, and like I said, the very first youngest superstar to ever become the United Kingdom champion. The fact that he was 19 years old and he had officially become the very first WWE UK champion. And that is a big deal to a youngster who has built his way into wrestling and has officially become the United Kingdom champion in WWE, which is amazing. So big ups to Tyler Bate for putting on a great performance in the tournament, and he successfully wins the United Kingdom Championship. So obviously the question now remains, where does Tyler Bate go from here? Hopefully we'll see very soon, especially with the fact that Triple H is currently scheduled to be on Raw this week. So chances are Triple H will have something to do on Raw, whether that is to bring the UK wrestlers to Raw or whether that also means his rivalry with Seth Rollins is going to get developed. Hopefully we'll find out tonight on Raw. But also I would like to add that we saw a passing of a former WWE Hall of Famer, well, a Hall of Famer known as Jimmy Superfly Snuka. He passed away yesterday night during the show, when the show was on the air. It was very sad to hear that Jimmy Superfly Snuka passed away because he is a very popular wrestler and he will certainly be remembered for his success in the WWE. And it's sad to see that another well-known wrestler has passed away, is no longer with us. So, yep, Jimmy Superfly Snuka passed away at the age of 73 last night. He'll be honoured during tonight's Raw. They'll probably be doing a special tribute to Jimmy Snuka for his success in the WWE. So, yeah, like I said, a very cool moment for that to happen. So there you have it. That is pretty much everything you need to know about the United Kingdom Championship Tournament in Day 2. Also, Finley was also in attendance as well, which was nice to see him be around. But like I said, it was a very special moment. Very special moment indeed. So, yeah. So thanks for watching this review for Day 2 of the United Kingdom Championship. Make sure you tune in a week's time from Saturday, as we're going to be as I'll be looking at the NXT Takeover when NXT returns to Texas as part of the NXT leading up to the Royal Rumble. And of course, I'll be doing this year's Royal Rumble review as we take a look and we find out who becomes the winner of the Royal Rumble match and will be headlining WrestleMania, as well as whether John Cena can be a 16-time world's champion. So with that said, thanks for watching and enjoy the rest of your week, guys.